Just listened to this very interesting podcast by this gentleman called Joel Davis, and the episode is called So We're Only Just Getting Started on rumble.com, the app. And they're talking about this magistrate in Adelaide courts. And apparently this gentleman, he was acting more like an arbiter of morality as opposed to a member of the state who represents the law and justice system, which seems a little uncouth considering it's very nebulous. What is morally just? We used to use the Holy Bible as a staple for what's right and wrong, but that can be a little difficult to interpret considering there's a lot of people who consider themselves atheists nowadays, even though they really just worship probably celebrities or money. And I love the justice system. I think it's the best system we have, and I'm really thankful for the court system. But that depends on that the people representing the system, like the judges, the magistrates, that they are being responsible and doing their job properly in terms of their scope. Now, their scope is to follow the rules and to not put in their own emotional convictions and biases and personal opinions and judgments, because that is chaos. And anyone who doesn't like the the people who are on charge, I think it was Thomas Setwell and Joel Davis, for doing a public protest, regardless of your personal opinion on these guys, it's irrelevant. It's about, did they break the law? And how can we punish them if they did break the law? If not, then as you will. But when we get to the point when representatives of the state are just using their emotions purely without a system of regulation behind them, that's not really what we're about. And it leaves the window open that whoever is in charge at the time can just put in someone, a judge, and they can do their bidding for them. What's the point of even having the legal system in the first place if you're just going to be emotional and opinionated as opposed to law-driven? And I know these guys got arrested for loitering and possession of disguise because they had a hat, sunglasses on. And the loitering doesn't really make sense considering the magistrate said that it's obvious that you guys were hoping to intimidate and cause distress to the public, and that every person in the country is a victim because they were distressed by what you're doing. But it doesn't really seem fair to speak for every single person. I think that's what he said, but don't quote me on that. I'm just having a bit of a yarn. But I get distressed by seeing people indoctrinate their children into toxic materialism, into third wave feminism, denying any maternal instincts, by seeing people feed Coca-Cola to their obese children. It makes me distressed. So it's a very fine line to define what is causes distress to people. And so I just really feel like perhaps someone who has a legal background, or just anyone in general, just who finds kind of court cases interesting, they should check this situation out, because it seems pretty interesting to me, just the idea of someone representing the court of law to be acting out of opinion as opposed to written procedure, written law. Have a good night.